Hey y'all, AD McCoy here again. Continually standing on that real McCoy principle. We here till we ain't. We can till we can't. Might as well stay hard in the paint. So, today I got something really special for you guys. You'll hear it and you let me know how you feel. But it's a real story. It's a strong story. It's kind of a fantastic story, and it's called Cardina Rabbit and the Wolf. Y'all ready? Here we go. Cardina Rabbit lives in a forest community among all her animal friends. She is a super fast rabbit, and she zips around every day to check up on her forest friends. Zing. Hello, Mr. Turtle. How are you today? How are your family? She asked. Fine. Thanks for asking, Cardi. They chimed in. Everyone calls Cardina Cardi for short. Zoom. Hello, Mr. Bear. How are you today? Hey, Cardi. You startled me a little. You sure are fast. I'm on my way to the honey tree to get a bit of honey. Can I bring you some? No thanks, Mr. Bear. Only fruits and vegetables for me. But enjoy yourself. Will do, says Mr. Bear as he joyfully hums a tune on his way to the honey tree. Cardi spends her day buzzing around the forest community, speaking, counseling, listening, resolving minor disputes, all to the benefit of maintaining a vibrant harmony among her animal friends. One day, a big, bad, angry gray wolf appears in the forest community. The wolf was on the hunt. There was a family of deer grazing by a clump of shrubs. There was Father Deer with his wife and two little ones. The wolf was hiding among the shrubbery. The deer family was unaware. Father Deer moved closer to the shrubbery, looked at those delicious wild berries. They called to him. The wolf used stealth and timing. Just a little closer, you. Yeah, closer. And now he sprung out. He broke out of those bushes, catching Father Deer by surprise and pounced on him. The wolf's massive jaw clamped down on Father Deer's throat, and with a quick twist, his head broke Father Deer's neck with a loud snap. Father Deer's family could only watch in horror as this terrifying, humongous beast ripped into Father Deer and tore chunks of flesh from his body. Blood dripped down his mouth as his razor-sharp teeth chewed hungrily. The wolf swallowed hard as he looked at Father Deer's family, frozen in shock and awe. He bared his horrible fangs. He growled a low, guttural growl and snapped at this traumatized family. Leave now, or else. The three of them reluctantly trotted off into the forest. The image of what they just witnessed forever burned into their memories. Word traveled as fast as Cardi moved. There is a terrible, frightening, huge, deadly wolf that invaded the peace and harmony of this forest community. Cardi called a meeting among all her animal friends. They were upset. Some were scared. Some angry. Some wanted to form an animal army of sorts to go and confront this big, bad, terrible wolf who ate their friend and traumatized his family. The chatter got louder as the community worked themselves into a frenzy. Cardi looked at Mr. Bear and nodded. Mr. Bear suddenly growled, loud and thunderous, "Roar!" causing everybody to immediately shut up. Even the crickets in the background went silent. Now, all eyes on Cardi. She looked over to Mother Deer and her little ones. They were sad and broken. Mother Deer, I am so sorry. Father Deer was a dear friend of mine, Cardi said with a heavy heart. And I understand how upset you all are. I'm very upset too, which is why I have decided to confront this wolf alone. I want to speak to him. I need to know what his deal is. All of the animals began protesting and pleading with her not to do this. Mr. Turtle spoke with fear and sincerity. Cardi, please reconsider. Rabbits are wolf's favorite snack. Cardi looked at Mr. Turtle sweetly. She really enjoyed their talks. You will have to catch me first, right? She said with a smile and winked her beautiful long-lashed eye. Cardi understood that the wolf is an apex predator, top of the food chain. And yes, they do love to eat rabbits. The circle of life is real out here in this animal kingdom. But she was fast and she was smart. She announced to her friends, I have an idea. The following day, the sun bright and high in the cloudless blue sky, the wolf struck again. He caught a rabbit who was plump and who could not outrun the wolf. The wolf had the rabbit on his back, his heavy paw on the rabbit's chest. He was pinned down. My, what a plump, juicy rabbit you are. Did you know my favorite snack is rabbit? The wolf asked, not caring for an answer. The rabbit stuttered as he pleaded for his life. Please, Mr. Wolf, please don't eat me. I'm really not that juicy. I'm mostly hair and air, and I have a family to take care of. Family? Did you just say family to me? I have no family. I had a family. Now I have no family. The wolf lets out a crazed howl. I shall enjoy eating you. I will eat you slowly. I will savor every mouthful, Mr. Plump, Juicy Rabbit. He growled low and slowly moved his muzzle closer to the rabbit's face, baring his razor-sharp teeth. The rabbit could see pieces of meat stuck between his teeth. His breath smelled like fire, anger, and death. The wolf opened his mouth wide, ready to chomp down on the rabbit. Suddenly, a heavy pine cone hit the wolf in the head. Bing! This caused him to look up and turn in the direction from where that pine cone came. He saw Cardi standing there, behind him, not far away. She had another pine cone in her hand, tossing it up and down. Hey, did you just hit me with that pine cone? The wolf asked angrily. Why, yes, I did. And I have another one right here, with your name on it. She took a pitcher stance and wound up as if she was about to throw a fastball right over the plate. The wolf warned her, hey, you'd better not. I'm warning you. Cardi, with a smile and a twinkle in her eye, slung that pine cone fast and powerful, like a cannonball. It banged that wolf square on the nose, so hard it dazed him and caused the nosebleed. Intense rage bubbled up deep from within. The wolf growled so loudly, the birds in the trees close by and far away all took to the sky, frightened. The wolf abandoned his meal. To the plump rabbit's delight and relief, he now had a new rabbit in his sights. He took off, charging towards Cardi with amazing speed of his own, fueled by pure, unrestrained fury. Cardi stood there, waiting, and just as the wolf reached out to his powerful paw to scoop Cardi to him, she turned and in a blur was gone. The wolf looked up and saw that Cardi had swiftly moved 20 yards away now. Come on, slowpoke. You have to do better than that, Cardi taunted. The wolf became so enraged, his eyes went bloodshot. His hair on his head and neck went stiff and spiky. He rushed towards Cardi, intent on tasting her blood. I'm going to tear you apart, he screamed as he charged. Cardi would let him get close and would simply zip in another way, in another direction. She would pivot this way, that way, taking stops to further taunt the wolf, then jet away, leaving him in a trail of dust again and again. Up ahead was a hollow log. All the wolf saw was that bouncing cottontail he could not wait to chomp down on. Cardi sped right into that hollow log. The wolf, charging with the intensity and momentum of a runaway train, blindly followed and went in deep. His head was too big. He now was a super tight fit. The wolf tried to, with all his might, to back out, but he was lodged in tight as a vice grip. The wolf howled loudly, hoping to get an extra boost of energy. He tried to wriggle his head free. Nope. He would not budge. He was stuck, but good. The forest creatures came out from their cover. Mr. Skunk rushed to the log's opening. Excitedly, he screamed, I'm gonna spray his face. I'm gonna spray his face. I cooked up something extra for him. I'm gonna spray his face. But Cardi blocked his path. Mr. Skunk, I got this. If you gas him, I can't talk to him, right? She asked sympathetically. Mr. Skunk walked away frustrated. But Cardi was right. He yelled over his shoulder, "You lucky, wolf. Real lucky." Indeed, the wolf had Cardi to thank for his very life. He was now so vulnerable. Mr. Bear could easily, gleefully rip through him like the wolf ripped into Father Deer. The deer bucks, with very sharp antlers, could easily gore the wolf repeatedly, turning him into Swiss cheese. The wolf was at the very mercy of animal teeth and fang. But Cardi set this up. They would let her do her thing. She went inside. Mr. Wolf, can I talk to you? She asked. The wolf knew he was vulnerable. He could hear the chatter of the community right outside the log that imprisoned him. What do you want? The wolf asked angrily, but more angry at himself for letting his emotions lead him right into a rabbit's trap. Damn. That's a fair question, Cardi observed. She continued, why are you here? Why are you so angry? Mr. Wolf, what's going on with you? Please, talk to me. He noted the care and sincerity in her voice. No judgment, no right to say it. Simply, talk to me. The wolf was tired, deep in his spirit. He was so very tired. Okay. He spoke these words like peeling off layers of heartache he no longer wanted to wear. I killed my family. I am so tired of running from myself, the wolf said, his voice low and sad. All the chatter abruptly ceased. Every animal now listening intently. One day, the wolf was out hunting for food to bring home to his wife and 2 young sons. He came across a large chunk of meat, just lying there on the ground. Dear me, how fortunate. He didn't have to employ any hunting skills today. Today was a good day. He took that meat home to his family. He enjoyed watching his sons and wife fill their belly. He would eat when they had their fill. Suddenly, his son started choking. And then his wife started choking. What was happening? He rushed to their sides, but there was nothing he could do. The realization hit him hard. I brought home and fed his family poisoned meat. He did not know that some cattle ranchers set out this poisoned meat after a coyote, not wolf, killed one of their prized calves. The wolf helplessly watched his family shiver and shake as that powerful poison painfully drew the life out of his very reason for living. He watched the light go out in his family's eyes. You killed your family, screamed in his head repeatedly. His heart shattered, his mind cracked. He stared in disbelief at the lifeless bodies of his loved ones from high noon to midnight. He began howling curses at the moon. He ran off into the deep, dark void of insanity. He became a tormented beast. He howled at the sun in the day and at the moon at night. He could not sleep. Terrible nightmares awaited him there. He began killing any unfortunate animal that crossed his path. He wandered here and there, not remembering the details of his travels. Kill, sleep, cry was his mantra. He somehow stumbled into Cardi's community and followed his mantra. The wolf did not notice the tears streaming down his face as he recounted his story. Cardi also was crying, and so were the animal community. Today is a sad day. Cardi was deeply empathetic. Mr. Wolf, I am truly, truly sorry for your loss. And time may not heal such wounds, but it can get better in time. And you can keep their sweet memories alive in your heart, always. But the first step in this schooling process for yourself. After all, you were just trying to feed your family. How could you have known that meat was poison? And no doubt your family is irreplaceable. But dear Mr. Wolf, here, you are welcome. You are welcomed here. We will be your family if you'll have us. We are here for you. The wolf could not believe his ears. Even after the pain and trauma I have caused, you would still welcome me? The wolf was ever so humble. Indeed, you are welcome here. And thank you for sharing and trusting us with your truth. We welcome you, Cardi intimated. She had Mr. Bear get some honey. She then covered the wolf's head with it. This loosened the wolf's grip on him. Mr. Bear pulled the wolf out. His hair was all spiked due to the honey. This got many needed laughs from his new family. Cardi took Mr. Wolf down to the stream and washed the honey out of his hair. As time went by, Mr. Wolf became a beloved part of this community. The power of love is indeed magical. Cardi introduced Mr. Wolf to a beautiful she-wolf. She was caring, understanding, and yes, patient. Be well, Mr. Wolf. Please, be well. The end. That's a wrap.